Martin Christensen in 2017 and climbed Mount Everest. It literally almost killed me. Most people take almost a complacent approach to life. Sure, we have ideas of what we want to do in the next minute, the next hour. We want to have a family, a house. I didn't want to wake up at 80 years old and know that I didn't live as much as I could or do as many things as I could have done. I wanted something that would push me to get out there, to travel, to meet new people, to challenge myself mentally, physically, and to see the world. Climbing Mount Everest was only a small part of a bigger goal, to climb the 7 summits, the highest point on each continent. And Mount Everest was actually my 6th one. And that goal was actually a smaller part of an even bigger goal that I set in college to complete 25 lifetime goals. I had all these ideas of things that I wanted to do, and eventually one day I just wrote them down in a list. One of my goals was to become an Army Ranger and lead an infantry platoon. Little did I know, setting that goal would take me to Iraq for 27 months, where I led 40 men in combat. And that was a trying experience, just like Everest, but it was a fulfilling experience that almost nobody has. And that came about from creating that list. Some of them took years, like climbing the 7 summits or earning my MBA. And some of them only took a couple seconds.
Oh, God.
He says it's
Oh. Get out of there, dude. Yeah.
Bam. Yep, that was me riding a bull in 2011. When I strapped into this thing that weighed like 1,200 pounds, I was just in awe of this animal. And as you can see from that video, I didn't last very long. But again, it was one hell of a story. I had 3,000 people yelling at me as I got flung off this bull. And it was such a cool experience because I had little kids coming up to me after I rode the bull asking me for signatures. I was in the local paper for it. And another one of my lifetime goals is to travel to a country for every year of my age. So I'm 34 now. So the goal is to have gone to 34 countries. I'm a little behind. I'm only at like 28. But again, that keeps me focused by every year planning to see a new part of the world. And it is amazing what's out there. And once you get out there, you get a taste for it.
Busy living, baby. Busy living.
So creating this lifetime goal list had such a profound and powerful influence on my life. I felt the need to share that experience with you. And that's why I'm writing a book called Get Busy Living. And the way it's broken down is the first part of the book is the mission, which I've described a little bit before, which is to live a unique and bold life. The second part of my book, I bring you through some of the experiences that I've had, like climbing Mount Everest, like canyoning in the Swiss Alps, like riding a bull. The third part of the book is the keys to living. It's hard to do some of these big ambitious goals that I've set in my life. And so I've learned along the way how to do these things, how to make the money, how to get physically fit. I have 3 college degrees. I own 6 houses. Those things are very difficult to do. So I lay out how I've been able to do it. And then finally I wrap up the book with some lessons learned. I'm only 34, but this has been an incredible journey, and I've already done more than most people have at the age of 80. So I've learned a lot of life lessons, and that's what I explain in my book is how to overcome fear and how action leads to more action, and how setting one little goal helps build momentum to achieve big things. What you've seen and what I've described is just the tip of the iceberg. It's been one hell of a journey. I hope you take the time to read my book and follow me on it and see what it's like to take some risks, set some goals, and to get busy living.